Hello, guys. This is Robert International. I really want to talk about something that I think is very important and it's very enlightening for a lot of you guys. I really want to talk about love, right? This idea, that thing that we learn when we were a child, like we were in our childhood, in adolescence, early adulthood. So we basically never questioned this idea of love. What is it? What is exactly love? Well, I think I'm gonna be giving you a couple of ideas in this video, in this quick video that I'm actually recording on open air. You can hear a lot of noise, a lot of cars passing by, and I'm just gonna give you quick ideas of this thing. I think first and foremost, I just want to deconstruct some of the ideas, some of the interpretation of this word, this concept, love, that we in our society that we are fitting into. People believe that love is the feeling that we have, and we express that feeling towards something or someone, especially. Other people think that love is just an emotion, and it doesn't have any logic, any reason, any rationale behind it. So I think in the country that love is not a feeling. It's not something that is that exactly exists, right? If we believe that we are social animals, the way that a lot of people, believe in love is totally attachment to things, to material things, to people. That's possessiveness. That's attachment. That's not love. The second idea is love is that love doesn't have any reason behind it. If you just read the philosophy of Jacques Rousseau, you would understand that reasoning cannot get born, because the reason that we have reason, like the fact that we are talking, we are basically rational reasoning things. We're trying to build a rationality out of things. It's because that we desire to know. We desire to know better. There's a sense of desire behind it, and it's not totally reason. It's not totally rationality, because rationality without that passion, it's nothing. It wouldn't exist. Okay, and we can see that reasoning can exist, whereas rationality does not exist. If you take an animal, for example, you're going to see that the animal has passion. It has certain things that drives it, whereas it doesn't really have a sense of reason, right? If you can say it that way. I think that love is emotions. That emotion is the fundamental, you know, law of nature. It is the law of total surrender and harmony with the other, right? And that is exactly what love is. Love is not the idea of loving someone or loving something and just feel attached to it. No, that's not love. Love is the idea of total attachment. You can love your enemy. Just the purest love is the love that you have towards your enemy. Do you get that? So I think that we have to think about this, and then we have to analyze it and see exactly what it is and what's the difference between the love that we are told in societies, like in the Haitian society, in American society, although that there's a societal love in general, feel love toward other people, like a feeling, and you have to be loved, you have to be accepted, etc., etc. All these things are, I would say, they are society's BS, I would say, and they are basically we organize them in order to build a society, right? To build a society, to build social institutions, social places, and so that people can get together in order to do something together, so that they can live together. Let's take, for example, the animal kingdom. There is no such thing as in the animal kingdom that people are just gonna be in love forever, and they're just gonna be doing all sort of things. If you take a dog, right? You can see a dog is going to have, let's say, the dog is in a state. I believe that the dog is in a state of total love, total awakening, and the dog is governed by its passion. So the dog is not going to reason that he's gonna fall in love with that particular dog, not that particular dog. If the desire happens today and at the exact moment, the dog is going to have sex or going to have a relationship, like a spontaneous relationship with a dog that he or she did not have a relationship before. It's because that the animal does not have this social institution built around it or built around them to say that love, you feel love to one person and then not another person. And then if you feel attracted, if you're going to have a social union with somebody is because that you are not uh, trustworthy. We have then the animal kingdom, and we are basically all animals, right? And that's exactly the reason why a lot of people cheat in a relationship because you can't really involve in the same, with the same person, the same energy. That's why a lot of people need to change. They need to do certain things. They need to do different things and live different standards. Come different ways to attract a lot of people. Sometimes it can be very unhealthy because it's not natural, right? What I would suggest is that I believe there's a philosopher, a German philosopher. His name is Arthur Schopenhauer. Who said that love is after 3 years, there's no love. The love that we understand as love, after 3 years, it does not exist. And then there's a philosopher, who is Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who said that love is an institution built by women in order to construct their empire. That idea, I think it's no longer it's no longer has it's the same importance because we live in different societies where women can do the things that men are doing. They have different options. They can vote. They can enjoy themselves. They can go to a party. They can work. They can do a lot of things that back in the days, like in the 17th century and the 18th century, at the time Jacques Rousseau was talking, these things were not possible. These options were not in the hands of women. Women did not have these options, but now they do. So we cannot say that 100% that's true, but there's a slight truth in it, and I think there's a slight truth in it. It can change everything. Um, Look at the dynamic of falling in love, of just having a sexual intercourse with somebody. It's like a job interview. You come with your applications, you come with your applications, and you're gonna be asked a couple of questions, and based on the way you talk, the way you handle things, and you're gonna have the job. In most cases in our society is to have that person and to have one night stand or to talk, to just have fun with that person, and after a couple of days you feel tired and you get rid of that person, and that person, especially the woman who is the employer, after a certain time, so it's going to receive other applications from other guys, right? That's exactly the way it it's not exactly the way it is, but the way that we can consider it, traditionally speaking. So, what I think love is detachment. Love is the idea that you in harmony with everyone around you, like I mean, in the physical places, in also in social, in psychological places. Like you can have somebody that you're thinking about all the time. So that person is not far away from you. The person is actually close to you. Somebody you talk to all the time. And I think love is in everything. Love is everything. Love is in everything. Love is not the desire that we feel just to make love with someone. That is lust, right? That's lust. What we say in French, la luxure. That's lust. That's not love. Okay? And love is a really big topic. I really want to cover the idea of love from the perspective of Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who said that it is something, it is an idea, it is a concept built by constructed by women in order to build their empire, and by the metaphysic Arthur Schopenhauer, who said that after 3 years, love does not exist. Talking about relationship and families and stuff like that. And I really want to talk about it from the perspective of Vladimir Vankilovich, who said that total love or unconditional love does not exist, because in order for you to experience unconditional love, the you, the subject, okay, and the object should be the same and should be you cannot identify them, and it should be the same everywhere and every time, which means that your ego should be vanished. Whereas the paradox is that we feel loved. We love something. We love someone. It's like there's a we, there's an ego, there's an object, there's a subject, which express a feeling, a desire, an emotion toward an object. So, yeah, okay. So I hope that you understand that you make the difference between love and lust. And I hope in my second video I'm going to be talking about these things, and then I want to be explaining in great depth the difference between these two things all together. All right. So take care, and I really appreciate that. And I think I'm going to be making a lot of videos on these things on my YouTube channel, and also making a lot of great videos about these spiritual topics because they are very important. A lot of people take them lightly, and they're fundamental to life and to your own awareness, consciousness in general. All right. That was Valentine Jean. I'm very happy to be with you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.